Hello guys, I hope you are doing good. In this video I am going to solve practice test of the chapter 1. Let me solve. Let's start from the first question. It's a first question. It say that what is the coordinate of the x-intercept of the function which is f of x. When you look at the graph, x-intercept means where the line is touching the x-axis. Here, isn't it? So this point, it means that its x is touching. What's the name of this point? 2 and 0. Let me change the color. Yes, so 2 and 0. So 2 and 0 is my answer. Next question, it says that what is the y-intercept? Look at the graph. When you see here isn't it? This is the y-axis. So we call this one y-axis and this is x-axis. So the line is touching the y-axis. It means that this is the we call y-intercept. So what's the name of this point? X is 0, y is negative 1. So x is 0, y is negative 1 is my answer. Okay, I'm scrolling down. The question said that what is the equation of the function f of x? I have to find the equation of the linear function. Okay, I have to find equation of the linear function. Guys, when you look at here, what should I do? First of all, when you look at the question, the line is moving down, isn't it? Do you remember that? Look, this is when the line is moved up, it is a positive slope. M is bigger than 0. When it's moved down, M is equal to 0. When I have horizontal line, the slope is equal to, this is less than 0. M is equal to 0. And then if I have a vertical line, the slope is always undefined. Okay, when you look at here, the slope, the line, it goes down. It means that my slope, based on the equation of the mx plus b, the front of the x should be negative sign, isn't it? When you look at here, look, b and d automatically is eliminated. What should I do? I have to look at the point. Y is equal to mx plus b, isn't it? B, it means that always y-intercept. Here, what is my y-intercept? X is 0, y is 2. Which one we have a plus 2? You see, this is my answer. Another way you can use it, it is a substitution way. What's the name of this point? X is 1, y is 0. Let me replace in x1. I must get the 0. Let me replace. Negative 2 times 1 plus 2. So negative 2 plus positive 2 equal to what's the result? 0, isn't it? Did I get the 0? Yes. It means that satisfies the function. Okay, another question. Next question, it is one of the quadratic graph. Which of the given function below is present a graph? First of all, guys, if you remember that if my graph upward, the sign of the coefficient, it is positive. If it's downward, it is negative. First of all, I have to check. Look at here. It is a downward, isn't it? Sign of the front must be negative. So it means that I will directly eliminate A because this is the positive. Alright, when you look at this graph, when you look at here, I have to check my vertex point. My vertex is negative 2 and y is positive 1. Okay, when you look at the graph, which one is y is positive 1? This. So D also eliminated. Next one, which of the following it is negative 2? You remembered always I have to make inside parentheses 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. X equal to what? Negative 2. So which means x is negative 2, y is positive 1. So which one I have to select? B is correct option. Alright. Next example, one of the graph of the absolute value. Guys, graph of the absolute value, you remember that if I have an upward, positive, downward, negative. Okay, first of all, is it upward? Yes, it means that I have to look for positive. Negative one is eliminated. And then, here is my vertex point. X is negative 1, y is negative 1. When you look at here, this is the y is positive, isn't it? Positive 1, so eliminated. I have a 2 option. Always we have to make inside absolute value equal to 0. Look at the B. So x plus 1 equal to 0. What is the x? Negative 1. You see, X is -1, Y is -1. So B is correct option. Okay, next example. Let me change the color. Guys, which of the following is presented function below? Okay, first of all, I have to look at the starting point of the graph, yani which is vertex. X is -2, Y is +1, isn't it? So which one is +1? This and this. So can I say that C and D are eliminated? Yes, it is. When you look at here, graph is moving the right side, so front side must be positive. That's true. Okay, what's the next step? Inside square root, I have to make it equal to 0. X plus 2 bigger than equal to 0. X is bigger than equal to -2. Is it my starting point of the X? Is it -2? Same as my point? Yes. Okay, it means that this is directly answer. Okay. Next example, it is a rational function graph. For the rational function graph, the most important part is this. We have to know the vertical asymptote. Look at here. The what point we have a vertical line at 3, isn't it? So it means that at 3 it is function is undefined. Which function, if I replace 3, it will be denominator will be 0. If I replace here, it will be what? 0. It means that this might be. This one might be. This is also. But when I replace 3, it will be 6. So eliminated. What should I do here? I have to decide about the sign, isn't it? Look at here. This is the first quadrant. This is the third quadrant. So the first quadrant and third quadrant, you remember that the sign should be opposite sign, isn't it? Do you remember, guys? Yes, it is. Let us check the answer. 7, it is C. So it should be first quadrant and third quadrant. When you look at here, if the first and third quadrant, the sign is positive. If I have a which quadrant? Second and fourth quadrant, sign must be opposite. So which means C is answer. Which of the following function it is not odd function? Not odd means it might be even and neither. Okay, so let me check. This is constant. Every constant number is even. Even divided by odd, it will be odd, so eliminated. This is even divided by odd, it's odd. Odd plus odd, it will be what, guys? Again odd. When you look at it, the sign is odd. X power of 1 is odd. Odd by odd, it will be what? Odd. So eliminated. When you look at it, X is odd. Tangent is odd. Odd times odd, it will be even. So which means B is my answer. Okay, guys, next question. What was the given function symmetric with respect to y-axis, which means even? When you look at B, we have a mixed power, so directly this is a neither. The sign is odd, cosine is even. When I multiply them, it will be odd, so eliminated. The up part, it is a constant, which is even. Down part, it is even, it will be even. Even divided by even, of course, will be even. This is my answer. What is the value of the x satisfy the f of x and g of x on the same graph? Yani, the meaning of this part is which graph, at which point graph is crossing. Yani, there are two graphs, they are touching at one point. Let me look at here. Look at x equal to 2 is touching, isn't it? From this point. So x equal to 2 is my answer. That's it. That much easy. The x coordinate of the intersection point of the graph. Okay, intersection point question, guys. What should we do? I have to, you know that for point of intersection, I have to equalize them. Let me equalize that. So negative x squared plus 1 equal to x minus 1. Guys, normally there's a two-way. One of them equalize them, other way substitution way. My opinion, the best way is a substitution way. For example, look, x said 11 is d, isn't it? Let me check. I have to check in x1. I have to get same result for both function. Let me check. When I replace 1 minus 1, 0. For the first I get a 0. And f of 1, 0. Let me check for second one. When I replace 1, what will be? 1 power of 2 is 1, but front we have a negative, positive, 0. You see, when I replace 1 for the both, it will give me the same result. If they give me the same result, it means that it is satisfied. So, look, x equal to 1, it is answer. So you see that here we don't have a 1. Here we don't have. Here we have. Now what's left? A negative 2. Let me replace negative 2. Negative 2, negative 1, it will be negative 3. If I replace here, what will be? Negative 2 power of 2 is 4. But front we have a negative 4. Plus 1, again negative 3. You see that D is satisfied above. Okay, guys? Which of the following may have x-intercept equal to 2 and the x equal to negative 1? Okay, this is one of the factorization question, guys. So either you can check it, but you can also use the substitution method. It's up to you. Let me check. Look, x squared minus x minus 2. Alright, guys, for this one we have to think something for factorization. So let me check from the b. Negative 2 plus 1. What will be here? X will be 2, x will be negative 1. Yes, b is answer. How do I know that? X squared minus x minus 2. Can I factorize it? Negative 2 and plus 1. X. Can you multiply them? It is negative 2. Can you add them? Negative 1. So, can I say that x minus 2 times x plus 1 equal to 0? X will be 2, x will be negative 1. You see? Negative 1, positive 2. Next example, if the function f of x equal to mx plus b pass through the point value of the m. You see, this is easy. They give me the point, they give me the function. I have to replace, let me do it. In x 2, in y 3. 3 is equal to, what is the x? 2. 2m plus 1. Move other side. M is equal to what? 1. Why? By simplification. Okay, guys, f of x is an even function. Okay, what was the rule of the even? You remember? Opposite x and same y. Isn't it? Opposite domain, same range. If it's f of x even, look at here. It say that c, it is negative 3. What will be negative c here, guys? Look, if this one is even function, look, those should be opposite, but the y part will be same, isn't it? So, which is negative 3. That's it. If it's f of x odd, it will be opposite, which is positive 3. What is the y-intercept of the function? Guys, for the y-intercept, x always must be 0. Let me replace the 0 here. What will be? If I replace here 0, negative 1 will be left. If I replace here 0, positive 2 will be left. Over 0 plus 3, 3. This is my final answer. Multiply negative 2 over 3. My y-intercept x is 0. Y is negative 2 over 3. Which one we have? C. Correct option. Okay. For the next question, which is true about the equation? Okay. Guys, for this equation, first of all, you know what's our first purpose? I have to make it y alone. Let me do it. First, move this one other side. x square y equal to 5 minus x square over, can I divide both sides by y? 5 minus, sorry, x, I have to divide both sides by x square. Both sides divided by x square, make it y alone. 5 minus x square over x square. Look, up part is even. Down is even. Guys, even by even. It means that even, isn't it? Okay. So, f is the odd? Wrong. F is the even function? Yes. Symmetric with respect to origin? Wrong. Neither? Wrong. It is a B, my answer. Another way for this question, if I have a x and y and together, if it's x and y is together, we always look the power of the x. Look, if the power of the x, if it's even, directly you can say that this function is even, without make it alone, simplification. The table given solution point for the function which is the true for given value. Well, okay, it is a substitution rule. First of all, let me check the answer, and 70 is B, because each of them, if I do one by one, it will be rest of the time. B is say that 3x power of 1 over 2. Guys, this is the calculations question. In x, I have to replace the 1. It will be what? 3. In x, I have to replace the 4. It will be what? 6. And so on. You have to replace those numbers in x. You must get this as a result. So which option give to you this one? It is B. This is a directly calculation question, guys. There is no any point. Okay. The function those coefficient are is given. Which one is given statement is false. Okay. Alright. It's function those coefficient are given. Which of the following statement is false? If it say that b square minus 4ac bigger than 0, it means that 2x intercept, that is true. B square minus 4ac less than 0, it means that no x intercept, that is true. If it's equal to 0, we have a 1 intercept, this is true. But less than 0 has 2x intercept, this is the wrong. Always, if it's less than 0, it means that no intercept, guys. Okay, this is a true and false statement. Y-intercept of the function. For the y-intercept, x must be 0. When I replace here, 2 plus 1 over 0. Guys, do you remember that? What is the meaning of this one? It is undefined, isn't it? If I have undefined, it means that does not exist y-intercept. For x-intercept, okay. X squared plus 4x plus 5. What should I do, guys? I have to replace, isn't it? So for x-intercept, y always must be 0. X power of 2 plus 4x plus 15, sorry, 5 equal to 0. This is easy. Do you know why? How I know that it is easy? Because I have to check I see that I cannot factorize it, isn't it? It is factorization of this one is a little bit hard. So when I see that I cannot factorize, I have to use it this way. B squared minus 4ac. Bigger than 0, we have a 2 solution. Less than 0, no solution. Equal to 0, 1 solution. What's my A value? 1. B value, 4. C value, 5. B squared minus 4ac. B squared means 4. 16 minus 4 times 1 times 5. 16 minus 20 is equal to what? Negative 4. Is it less than 0? If it's less than 0, it means that no x-intercept. Okay? The question says that x-intercept of the cosine. Yani it means that y is 0. Guys, for this question, it is what value makes cosine 0? I have to know the zeros of the cosine. Guys, zeros of the cosine in domain and range part we learned, it is x squared pi over 2 plus k pi or m pi, same. If I have here sine, it will be b, okay? Only here you have to know that what is the zeros of the cosine. Okay, next question. Which of the following, it is not equation of the function, not equation, and has x-intercept negative to positive 2 and symmetry with respect to origin. First I have to check the respect to origin to find the odd one. Okay, so up part is even, down part is even, even divided by even, even divided by odd, it is odd. Okay, here I have a odd because why? Even divided by odd, and here again odd. For which one it is not equation of the those graph x negative 2 and y is positive 2. Guys, for this question, negative 2 and positive 2, it is not equation of those function. Okay, when we look at here, look at the answer, it says that d, isn't it? Why d is not? Because for x-intercept y0, isn't it? 0 is equal x squared minus 4. If I move other side, isn't it? X equal to positive negative 2. So which one is not equation of the function? So it is odd. When I replace 2, when I replace here, replace it, it will be what? 0 over sine x, negative 0 over sine x. So because of this, it will be my answer. Okay guys, there's a technical problem for this question. It should be C. Why? Not equation. You see that not equation of the function x-intercept negative 2 positive 2 and origin. Look, this is origin. It is odd, yes. Is it odd? Yes. Is it odd? Yes. But when you look at the d, x squared minus 4, this is even, isn't it? It said not equation. A not equation means that's C directly. Okay, point of the intersection, graph of the function is given. Okay, for this question guys, it is best way substitution. Let us to solve. First of all, let me first solve it by a long way. Okay guys, for this type of the example, look at here, from the both side 5 I have to cancel it. Negative 2x minus 3 equal to negative x. Can I cancel the negative x from the both sides? Yes. 2x minus 3 is equal to x. You see, now this is my function. It means that 2x minus 3 must be equal to x. 2x minus 3 must be equal to negative x. So move here, what will be 2x minus x? It will be x equal to 3. This is one of them. And when I move negative other side, what will be 2x plus x, negative 3 on the right side, positive 3, x will be 1. Now I have a 2 value. X is 3, x is 1. Now I have to find the y value, isn't it? Okay, when I replace here 3, 5 minus 3, it will be 2. Can you replace here 3 as well? 2 times 3, 6. Minus 3, 3. It will be negative 3 plus 2, plus 5. It will be positive, isn't it? So it means that this is satisfied. So D is correct option. My idea is this for this question, guys. Do substitution. Substitute both point into both function. Which one is give it to you the two same answer? It will be your choice. Okay. Let me scroll it down. Find the y-intercept. For the y-intercept, x always 0, guys. Let me replace 1 minus sine 0 over cosine 0. Guys, sine 0 is 0. 1 minus 0. Cosine 0 is 1. 1 over 1 equal to 1. Which means x is 0, y is 1. A is correct option. Next example, what is the x-intercept? which is y equal to 0. X over equal to 0. Can I do cross product? X equal to, can I multiply 0 times? What will be? When I replace multiply 0 times anything, it will be 0. So x is 0. So x is 0, y is 0. A is correct option. Okay guys, it has been the almost 25 minutes, 25 questions. This is the end of the practice test. I hope it is useful. You can watch video again and again, pause the video. Those all the practice test questions of the chapter 1. I hope it's useful. See you in the next video.